Oh my god. Hold on. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah. Oh, it's actually not bad. It's not at all. Alright, hold up. Oh no, I lost my thing. Okay. Okay. Let's get started. Goose Morning live. It's happening. It's happening. It's live. Here we are. We got music blasting. We got what else we got? We got the streaming from remote location. I'm in a box, guys. I'm in a box. Goose Morning is in a box. It's I'm held captive. Curve, welcome to this special remote Goose Morning live. My goodness, how are you? How the heck are you? Goose Morning. I hope you're beautiful. I hope you're feeling beautiful. I am. I'm looking tired. You know what I mean? My goodness, I had myself a heck of a night. What's going on with you, Curve? Morning, Goose. Morning. I guess Goose afternoon for you, right? Time difference over there. Let me know if the music is annoying. I bet you it is. Hold on. You just woke up? Or are you talking about me? Curve, what's going on? What's happening? Curve, you want to see how fancy I am? You want to see how fancy I am? Check this out. That's some grade A water right there, Curve. That's how we Goose Morning today, this weekend. Oh my goodness. It's the most casual and most vibey Goose Morning I've ever had in my life. And I'm about it right now. I'm about it. I'm all about it. I'm just trying to set up Reddit. I know, fancy and healthy, right? We vibing over here. My goodness. It has been, to say it's been a week, my goodness. It has been a week. Here, I'm gonna shut that off. Well, was the music annoying, Curve? I'm streaming from the iPad for the first time, so I don't know what the music is gonna be like. Was it too loud? Hold on, I'm gonna put it back on. Do. Got my Goose Morning badge right here, so you know it's official. My goodness, got my coffee. Goose Morning. Excellent. That's fantastic, Curve. Curve, my goodness. All right, let me check out the news of the week, because this is going to be just a special test episode. And check this out. They got muffins here. So I got me a muffin. Live muffin bite. Give my live reaction. Hold on. All right, that's good. That's what I wanted with the music. I wanted the audio just to be like in the background, like it was on the stream. Oh man, that muffin's good. That muffin was good. My goodness, it's a blueberry muffin. I gotta say, for muffins, I gotta say, I don't know where you guys stand, but for muffins, for me, ooh, blueberries up there. Blueberries up there. Chocolate chips up there. I'll tell you what though, the double chocolate, not a fan. Not a fan. Don't like the double chocolate. The carrot is good. It's a little too much for the morning. Because for me, I think muffins are like it's a morning thing, right? You're a bread guy, eh? What do you make, like fresh bread? Like we're talking like baguettes? What are we talking here? We're talking like fresh loaves? Or are you just getting like Wonder Bread? What's the bread situation over there, Curve? Because I tell you over here, I actually try not to have bread as much these days, except for Saturday. I eat relatively. A doctor would do this to me if I told him my diet, and then on Saturday the doctor would do this because my diet on Saturday is YOLO, okay? Because Saturday's cheat day. For the from Sunday till Friday, right now what I do, which is useful for anyone who's trying to lose weight or anything like that. Cookies and some Filipino bread called. Hold on, I'm gonna see this. Filipino bread pandesal. Okay, hold on. Pandesal. I need to see this. Ooh, that looks like an egg bun. What we'd call an egg bun over here. You get that fresh? That looks good. Yeah, you put a little sandwich in there? Hold on. I'll show you guys, chat. Don't worry, chat. I have you. I support you. That's just what we do here at Goosing. I just want the image. Ooh. Yeah. Curve. You know what you're doing over there. You know what you're doing. Yeah, for me, I fell upon this thing like 10 years ago, something like that. I've tried like a bunch of diets, but one of the things that really worked, like it actually melted all of my weight off. It was insane. Unfortunately, I had no idea what I was doing back then, so it not only melted my fat but also melted all my muscle. But the technique is called the slow carb diet, and I got it from Tim Ferriss's book called The 4-Hour Body. Essentially, the whole idea is you basically have like zero carbs. You're just eating lots of protein, and it's pretty much just protein. And so you're eating like legumes. We're talking like lentils. You're eating like egg whites, black coffee, which actually got me onto black coffee. Like this is what I'm having right now, black coffee. I don't even ever have like cream and stuff like that. And anyways, when you have all that stuff, what ends up happening is your body just becomes a machine for protein. And the trick with protein is actually a really fascinating trick with protein if you're trying to lose weight. If you jam up on protein, think about it. If I gave you like a bag full of, those pandesal breads, looking delicious, you probably eat like 20 of them. Probably go through like 20, and you'd be feeling great. Also, I agree with you. Black coffee, W. Can we get some W's? Curb, can we get some W's in the chat for black coffee? I need some W's in the chat for the Goose Morning Live and the black coffee. And I'm going to do it with you. Hold on. Because I got a 2-screen experience over here. Check this out. Oh my goodness. Yo Tabs with the dub. Yeah. My goodness. Goose Morning, Yo Tabs. How is life? How you doing? You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. Shout out to Yo Tabs. That's some good agua. Ooh, that's some good agua. The iPad camera is like not where you think it would be, which is what I'm looking at now. It's here. It's here. Not here where it feels natural. It's here. So if I'm ever talking to you, chat, and I'm looking over here, I want you to know my heart's in it. My heart is in it. But I should be looking here. So yeah, you do the slow carb, right? And so you just eat a lot of protein. And if, like I said, if you're having lots of those breads, you could probably dominate all those breads. But if you were eating, a bunch of, chicken. I mean, chicken's the go-to protein. If you were eating just a bunch of chicken, you probably get through like 3, 4 breasts before you're like, oh, I can't. And that is probably what, 800 calories. So one would fill you up to like 4,000 calories, and one would fill you up to 800. So then that's when you start realizing, oh, okay, you can do this like weight loss thing, it's calorie stuff based off of like how full you feel as well as like a hack. And then so the slow carb is like super onto protein for 6 days, and because you eat so much protein, what ends up happening is you're on such an insane caloric deficit that on Saturday, to make sure that at least this theory in the book, to make sure that your metabolism doesn't get an L. Okay, we don't want L's in the chat. Okay, to make sure your metabolism doesn't get an L, what happens is you're allowed to eat whatever you want. In fact, you should be eating so much that you get sick, which is not healthy, like for food disorder. So on Saturdays, what ends up happening is you just eat whatever you want. Like if you've seen The Rock, you see The Rock's cheat day, he has like the pancakes and stuff. Hold on, chat. It's a second screen experience here, okay? Like the goose isn't messing around. The goose never messes around, okay? I mean, look at this. You see this? Cheat meal. I mean, that's a YouTube thing, but hold on. I'll get a real one. The Rock just, yeah, okay, I mean, this one's like the meme one. Okay? So, you can eat whatever you want. Curve, are you telling me you can eat whatever you want and you're fine? Because your metabolism? Is that what you're saying? The curve be curving. If that's the truth, Curve, like, I'm so jealous. My goodness, I don't have that. I actually have a specific number that I can not eat more than of calories every single day, except for Saturday. Saturday is the YOLO day. You only live once, as the Romans say. Shout out for the Romans. Shout out to the Romans. Let's top that off with some Evian. You be eating all day, Curve. Listen to me, okay? I want you to know something. I want you to listen closely. That's a gift. You hold on to that gift. We don't have that gift over here. No, sir. My weekday is pretty much just like eating I don't know, whole foods, protein, fruits, vegetables, and then Saturday, like we went out yesterday, which was not Saturday. That's a no-no. That's a goose no-no. But I did it anyways because YOLO. And because we're on remote location, okay? Special Goose Project. Special Goose Project. Maybe I can show you a sneak peek of the Special Goose Project. Hold on. That's a goose burp, okay? It was necessary. It was necessary. If you're telling me it wasn't necessary, I need to know, okay? Hold on. Photos. Can I get it? Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Huh? Whoa. Yeah, we were looking at some Halo. So Special Goose Project, Goose is always on the loose for the channel. The goose is always on the loose for the channel. Okay? We got another, hold on, I can give you another quick sneak peek. Another little sneak peek. Can I? Hold on. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Why is it in my head? Another little goose sneak peek. Oh, just a peek now. Just a peek. Don't get hasty. Just a peek. Like I said, this is a very special Goose Morning Live because we are on a remote location, okay? Can't you tell by this black hole that I'm in? This little box? I'm in a little box. Got my Goose Morning. You know what? Hold on. This is what we're going to do. Okay? Hold on. Chat. Hold on. Curve. Okay? Curve W. Check this out. See this? Curve W. Boom. Curve, you're in. Yo tabs. W. Yo tabs W. It's kind of a weird W, but it is what it is. Yo tabs. We're not done. We're not leaving until this wall's filled, okay, chat? I didn't make a notification on the YouTube, so I have no idea what the YouTube people are gonna, you know. It's such a pain getting notifications. We did make it, tabs. We did, okay? W's all around. It's such a pain putting out notifications. But this week I want to do like very low key. Let's test it out. What's the remote location like? I'm gonna check to see what it's like after the stream. And I like it. It's kind of cozy, you know? Get a little fire going. Yeah, and then I gotta get breakfast. Something like that. Some little thing. Yeah, I'm eating the muffin here, okay? So what? So what? I got a little bit of a muffin. Okay, can we get a muffin review in the chat? What are we thinking? Too much? Is this an L? Or is this a W muffin? I don't know. This whole thing is like 400 calories and kind of insane. I don't know. It is delicious, though. It is delicious. And complimentary. Complimentary. But we gotta stay hydrated. You think it's an elite muffin? Yeah, I could see it. I could see it. That's probably something president, prime minister, they're all having those. It's royalty. I bet you the queen had it before, you know. Shout out to the queen, okay? Shout out to the queen. We are a monarch over here. I've downed 3 coffees. Okay, I woke up. Guys, I'm gonna break it down. I woke up with the biggest headache known to man. The biggest headache known to man. And yeah, I might be exaggerating. I might be. Oh my goodness. He didn't. He didn't. The Ryan Gosling, Hashaw, in the chat on this Goose Morning Intimate Live. My goodness. You know what you get, Hashaw? Just like everybody else who showed up, okay? I'm not going to forget. Hashaw W. Hashaw W. Oh, now you're blocked by me. Hold on. Hashaw W. Chat, so help me God. If we don't put W's in the chat for Hashaw, I'm going to do it too. Because we have, once again, this is a 2-screen experience. A 2-screen experience. Hold on. I'm going to set this up. W. Hashaw. Boom. I spelt it wrong. L. Goose. I spelt it wrong. That's what happens, okay? With these little thumbs, they can't type well. That's what happens. No problem, no problem. Yeah, on this, Hashaw, I hope you're feeling beautiful. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. I hope you're feeling goose-tastic because, like I was saying, this morning, biggest headache known to man. Biggest. I was not hydrated. Every time I go out, okay, because I went out last night and I did some reconnaissance for the Goose Army, the Zenkai Army, okay? I went out. I started going around. I started saying, have you heard of the Zenkai Army? And they said, could you leave me alone? I'm trying to eat my meal. And I said, I'm not going to stop, okay? So I went around. I kept asking. And we did our reconnaissance, okay? But then, by the time I got home, old Goose has a problem. It's a very specific problem, okay? And his problem, okay? Hold on. His problem, okay? His problem is he doesn't stay hydrated. Oh my God, you need to shave, Goose. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I don't stay hydrated. I don't drink a ton of Evian. You know, not sponsored. Evian. If you want to sponsor the Zenkai Army, just let us know. I'll send you to Hashaw. Hashaw, actually, if you could just talk to your agent, you know, because you're a big-time movie star, if you could just get that, sponsorship going, okay? I scratched your back, scratch mine. Just saying. Put a little something there. Agent's busy. Okay, well, I understand. You know, Just one day, maybe he's busy today, maybe not tomorrow though. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe next week. Set up. We'll have to see. So yeah, I did not stay hydrated. So this is what happened. Okay? This is what happened. This is what happened. Let me tell you. As a person who's now hydrated, okay? This is water, by the way. Just for people watching. Okay, let's not put a plus 18 on the stream. Okay, this is water. You're freaking right, I am, yo, Tabs. You're freaking... Actually, let me retract that. You're goosing right, I am, yo, Tabs. Hold on, yo, Tabs. You see me? You're goosing right, I am. Yeah, I did not stay hydrated, so at 3 a.m. in the morning, I wake up, and my bed, this is how my bed works. It's like 700 degrees Fahrenheit inside the bed, so I have sweat, which means all the water that my body did have is now gone. Fantastic, body, fantastic. So now my body's like, you're gonna die. And so outside the blanket, it is a whopping negative 700 degrees. So I am like, okay, well, I gotta pick my poison here. So I go and, I down like a whole bottle of, Evian. And again, not sponsored. Shaw, get on that, please. You get another W. So yeah, Yo Beats, I didn't notice. I thought it was Yo Tabs. Hold on, Yo Beats, W in the chat. Hold on. I'll finish the old story in 2 seconds. We gotta get some W's in the chat for Yo Beats. Okay, hold on. And because, again, I've said once again, this is a 2-screen experience, okay? 2-screen experience. I will join in on you guys, okay? So let's get some W's in the chat for Yosef Beats. There it is. I have led the charge. I swear to God, chat, I'm not going to look away until we get a W. You hear me? Chat, you can't hide from me. You can't hide, chat. That's it. Thank you, chat. Okay, I didn't want to strong arm you like that, but I did. Yo Beats, W. W. Okay. Yeah, so I woke up, I downed a whole bottle of Evian, and that helped. But then my bed made me sweat the rest of it out. Biggest headache of all time from dehydration. Went and got me one of them ibuprofens, if you know what I'm talking about. One of them ibuprofens. Also, probably the first time you guys have seen me with my glasses, eh? Ooh, you guys, I'm peeling back the curtains. You guys are seeing all of it. You guys are seeing all of it, okay? So yeah, dehydrated, had me some ibuprofen, some Advil, and then, I also have well, who knows? Maybe Prime sponsors the channel. Maybe Gatorade sponsors the channel. Let's start to get a little brand action going here, okay? We have a G0 for now, but Prime, Logan, KSI, we're available. Yeah, I don't have the red vest, but I want you. This is what I want, okay? Be very specific with what I'm going to ask you guys in the chat today. I want you guys to imagine this sweater, okay? It's red. That's your job. I'll play my part, you play your part. I do have this, though, but I got coffee stains on it, chat. This is the original Goose sweater. It's the original. It's from like 2 years ago. Whoa, look at that logo. You see the coffee stains I got on it? Like a freaking casual. Chat, be honest, this is embarrassing? Is this embarrassing? It's not good, chat. It's not good. Okay? It's an L. Okay, I don't want to take the rare L, but I'm taking the rare L on this one, and it doesn't feel good. I'm also out of coffee. OMG. Is that my boy? Is that the GOAT? Is that Slimy Roast? Is that Slimy Roast? L Stain? L? Okay, in the chat, can we get some L Stains or L Goose, but then W Slimy Roast, okay? And Slimy Roast, I'm going to set you up real good right here. I'm going to set you up real good. Slimy Roast. Oh, yes, sir. I got you. I got you. Keep writing my W's like I'm in preschool. I put in extra little things. Slimy Roast W. Check this out. You are now on the wall of Goose. The wall of W's. Bless. Bless this mess. For we have W'd. Oh my goodness. I actually have to go to the bathroom too. But I can't leave you guys. Because this is the wall of W's. We are now officially out of water. We are out of agua. I guess we got a little bit left. Guys, I'll be honest. The gaming news. It's not much. There's not much going on this week, right? I was looking at it. I was like, what do we talk about here? What's going on with the gaming news? I did want to test out this mobile hotspot stream situation. I gotta admit, it's not bad. It's not bad. Maybe we do a couple caches. I did want to try doing Instagram Live. Never did that. I did want to try that, but I didn't because we're a 2-screen experience over here. Let me check. I was checking the news and I didn't see anything that was like crazy. Did you guys see anything wild? This week I feel like was like so tame. Let's see. First thing we have on the agenda. There is this news going around with the Helldivers 2, which I wish we could play this weekend. Obviously can't because I'm in a box surrounded by the Hall of W's. I don't know why I said hall. I meant wall. The wall of W's. But apparently there's a single person on the Helldivers 2 team who's just straight up like a dungeon master, and he's the one like managing all like the stuff going on with Helldivers 2 in the background of just like all the automaton, the bugs. Have you guys played Helldivers 2? We got some Helldivers 2 in the chat, people? Because I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it. I won't lie. I've gone back to it a couple times off stream. In solo and in team-based. And it's, Hashem, my goodness. If you had any more W's, I don't know how you'd walk. They're just too much on you. Another W. Yeah, I've been trying to spread democracy. Yo, Beats, you know it. You know it. It's been fantastic. I really like it. And also, I find, like, the atmosphere, like, so immersive. There's something to be said. I don't think you need, like, insane graphics to have, like, a great game. I mean, obviously, Halo is one of my favorite series, and I don't think the graphics are, like, insane. But there's something to be said about the atmosphere, whether it's through the art style or through, like, technical graphics. Like, I felt like the old Battlefields were like that, where when you play them, you just feel immersed because it was so, like, the atmosphere. I don't know how else to explain it. It was immersive. And Halo was the same way with its art style. Everything was like atmospheric. So when you have something atmospheric, it really helps me. Like, oh, a great one. I was playing Red Dead this week on PC max settings. Holy moly! When were you guys gonna tell me? When were you gonna tell me that Red Dead on the PC max settings is mind blowing? Because I swear to God, I played it. I didn't know what to expect because I beat the game on the Xbox One X. Oh my God. Xbox One, the worst Xbox in existence. Bar none. I'm not even going to put it up for a poll, chat, because it is. The Xbox One was, you know what, chat? I'm going to need some L's in the chat for Xbox One. Xbox One, okay? Because the Xbox One was such a horrible console. Such a horrible generation. I hated that generation so much. Every single game amounted up to this. Oh, sorry for the shake cam. Every single Xbox One game, you'd boot it, right? Okay? Watch. I'm going to do every Xbox One game, okay? You sit down. You grab your controller. You turn it on. Okay? Get a little cozy, like so. You wait for the splash screen. You're at the splash screen. There we go. It started. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm so excited. Oh, press start to play. Okay, yeah, sure. Start. You press start. You're all excited. You're like, oh, it's happening. Oh, it's a loading screen. Okay. Oh, it's been 5 minutes. I guess I'll just browse TikTok or something, or Twitter. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. It's been 10 minutes now. Now I'm bored. I'll just move on. That is literally every single Xbox One game. It was like that. It was so bad, especially in the late generation. And also, like, Microsoft had, like, no good exclusives. My goodness, did not like it. But, yeah, Red Dead, max settings. Holy, whoa. I'm capturing footage for a video. Might be coming out next week. Might be coming out a week after. I don't know, chat. Again, I'll give you a world. Hold on, let me do the voice. I will give you, chat, from the wall of W's, I will give you a world exclusive. Hold on. I'll give you a little sneak peek of what's to come, okay? Because there's some madness coming. There's some madness coming. Look at this, chat. Just a taste now. Just a taste. The rest is coming soon enough, chat. It's coming soon enough. Also, I realized I can do shaky cam now. So, like, if you guys... I don't know how I'm going to use it, actually. I have no idea, but I can do this. Looks like there's an earthquake happening here. Maybe there is. You'll never know. That's the live Goose Morning experience in this mobile box that I found myself in. Yeah, so the gaming news. Helldivers 2. He does do that. The immersive atmosphere. That's the thing with Helldivers. That is true. I just saw all the viewers dropped off right after that. Great job, Goose, with the shake. Great job. So Helldivers 2, they're killing it, and it is an insanely atmospheric game. I saw their servers, it says right here, been raised to 800 players concurrent. Like, they just keep going up. What's super interesting is, like, Power World and Helldivers, usually with games, it's like peak, and then, like, it goes down, right? Because the hype goes away. But Helldivers 2 and Power World is straight up just like, well, I think Power World finally did drop, which is fine, like a single player game. But they're going up, which is very interesting over time. Very interesting. I did see the news. It's very, very special news. Remedy, makers of hit games such as Max Payne 1, Max Payne 2, Quantum Break, Control, Alan Wake, and Alan Wake 2. They just got the full rights from the 505 Games publisher for the Control franchise, so that means we're probably going to be getting a full, just like deep dive into Remedy's Control 2, whatever that ends up being, some madness there. I'll tell you some sad news, though, okay? Sad news in the gaming industry. Very sad. I'm not happy about it. Respawn Entertainment. Okay, Goose, use your words. They were rumored, because they obviously have been doing, like, these are the Titanfall guys, these are the Apex Legends guys. They've been doing the Star Wars games, right? The Star Wars Jedi games. Well, apparently they've also been working on a Mandalorian game behind the scenes, and last week they got a lot of hype for that. The rumors coming out that they're working on that, and I saw a lot of hype. You guys let me know if you're interested in that, but a Mandalorian game by the Titanfall guys? And for those who don't know, the Titanfall guys are, like, headed by Vince Zampella, who basically made, like, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, and Modern Warfare 2, like, what they are, so... W's all around for Vince Zampella. My goodness, I'd love to talk to Vince Zampella. Maybe one day we interview Vince Zampella. That'd be amazing. I would definitely like to do interviews in the future, but right now we're in the wall of W's. Okay? There are no interviews in the wall of W's. Maybe they are. Maybe we just change the rules. But for now, the wall of W's. But this Mandalorian game, canceled, chat. Canceled. It's absolutely upsetting. People are losing their minds. If I read the top comment here on Reddit, okay? Top comment says, will we ever get a good single-player Star Wars FPS again? I can't even think of one. I know people always say Republic Commando is, like, goated. I went and played it. because it was backwards compatible. It's good, but it's not like, it's like B tier. It's like B tier. Like those. Back in the day there was like the double A games. Just like small AAA. I don't know how else to explain it. Like I'm trying to think of one example. Like in the Xbox and GameCube and PS2 generation, I feel like there was just a bunch of those. And yeah, we just don't have that. Next crazy news in the gaming world, okay? Let me tell you, the Switch 2, it's coming. You heard it here first, okay? The Switch 2 is coming, and I'll give you an exact date. I need someone to clip this. The exact date for the Switch 2 is going to be... Hold on, let me call my shot here. Let me get this correctly. I feel pretty confident that I can call this. Hold on. You guys are going to be like, you can't call this. Well, guess what, Chad? I can. And the Switch 2 will release March 24th, 2025. Clip it. Did I say 24th? I meant 25th. March 25th, 2025. Clip it, 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 clip it. Clip it, Chad. Clip it. So that's that. That's coming. And apparently what they're doing is the Switch 2 is ready. It's ready to rock. But they're hoarding a bunch of supply. So whenever it does release, that they avoid shortages. So apparently that's in the works. And honestly, we might start getting some leaks of that stuff soon because, when a new console comes out, engine manufacturers, like Epic, the other one, they need to put out they need to put updates so that they can publish to those systems. So that is happening behind the scenes. And then you have other developers who are working with these companies. So the one who always comes to mind with new consoles is Ubisoft. Ubisoft is always releasing, that's their strategy. Have a game on a console launch. So it wouldn't shock me if we had a Ubisoft Rabbids game or a Just Dance, something like that. So there's probably a Ubisoft game coming, maybe a Red Steel 3 for those of you who know that. So it wouldn't surprise me if we start getting leaks of Switch 2. I'm curious if it's going to still be a Switch system. Is it going to be a Switch system, Chad? Do we like the Switch? Because I never use mine on a mobile. I never use it on the go. It just stays plugged in. I kind of just want a console, but I know people really like the handheld aspect. I just find the controls on the Switch are just eh. Oh my god. Slimy Roast in the chat, okay? First off, Slimy Roast is just a walking W. That's why he's up here, okay? Slimy Roast is a walking W. Beautiful person. Yeah, Skull and Bones. Ubisoft just released that Skull and Bones. Here's my thoughts on it, because it's getting lots of negative press. Because apparently it's not good. Ubisoft is... Here's my thoughts. Because the game is one thing, but I think the problem is more Ubisoft is lost. I don't think they understand how to do anything. Because, look at Assassin's Creed, okay? Let's just take Assassin's Creed. They come out with a new Assassin's Creed every year, it seems like. And Skull and Bones is basically just some offshoot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And they rebuild entire worlds filled with a bunch of silly icon side missions that amount up to nothing. They're very just empty, not interesting. And they rebuild these entire worlds for Assassin's Creed. Now, pause. Go back to one of their best Assassin's Creed 2. What did they do with that? Well, they made sequels. And people loved Ezio, and then they'd make Brotherhood, so you get to learn more about Ezio, and then they'd make Revelations, so you get to even learn more about Ezio as he ages, and you get to bond more with the character, and you get to, more importantly, from a business aspect, reuse the assets in an interesting way, so you're not always building entire worlds. Think how expensive it would be to just build entire worlds. So my problem with Skull and Bones is, A, it came out 10 years too late. Why not just make... Why not? Okay? Black Flag was so beloved. It was so beloved. I personally didn't like it, but it was beloved. Why not? Okay? I understand if the next Assassin's Creed after Black Flag is whatever, because it was already in development, but after that, just make Black Flag 2. 2. Black Flag 2. That's it. Why do they overcomplicate everything? Same world, just do the same map, but with more interesting missions. The problem with video games, and this is like insanely annoying to me, is we're in this like weird spot where video games think they, in these companies, specifically the big guys, they think they have to do these crazy things, these new worlds and blah 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 blah. Dude, they don't. If Pokemon came out with a new Pokemon that was 3D of the Johto region, like the original Red versus Blue region, everyone would eat it up. What people care the most about is story and gameplay. So if your gameplay's good, the story's good, boom, then you're rocking, you're rolling. And so I find Ubisoft just has no idea what players want. They're just like in another planet. They're like, yeah, we'll make Skull and Bones. This is what players want. No, just literally don't make your life difficult. Make Assassin's Creed Black Flag 2. It's so simple. It's so simple. And then guess what? Ubisoft, you end up on the wall of W's. But they don't do that. They don't do that whatsoever. I don't understand what's with them. Like, for me, like, look at Red Dead Redemption 2. There's a whole chunk of the map that is literally Red Dead Redemption 1. Do you know anyone? Like, is there anyone out there who's like, I can't believe they just remade Red Dead Redemption 1? First off, that person, they're not going on the wall of W's. That's a walking L, okay? No, it's just smart. And players like it. They have an attachment. It's a real location, you know? I have no idea why they don't do that. I really, really don't. With these open world games, why not just reuse the open world? Look at the easiest example of this. The easiest example of this, okay? And before I go into it, let's get some W's in the chat for my boy, X Bacon Gaming. He's in the chat. I hope you're having a beautiful day, X Bacon Gaming. I wanted to come on the podcast this week, but as you can see, I'm in a remote location, so I couldn't do it. But Daddy D Wally did approach me. But hold on, X Bacon. I got you, Bacon. X Bacon, hold on, gaming. Yeah. Check this out. Let's get some W's. Thank you, Hashaw. Boom. X Bacon Gaming. Boom. W. You're on the wall of W's, Bacon. You're on the wall of W's. Slimy Roast in the chat nails it. Exactly what I was going to say. Slimy Roast in the chat. You see this? There's a reason you're there, Slimy Roast. Breath of the Wild was fantastic. People loved it. Nintendo took their time for the sequel. What was it, like 5 years? Something like that? If not longer. I'm pretty sure it's 5 years. And here's the thing. They reuse the map and tweak it. They add a lower level. They add a top level. But they reuse the existing and build on it. So players go in feeling like, oh, I like this thing. I know this thing. Ooh, there's something new. It's a twist. And it reuses the same assets. It makes more sense from a business aspect. And then you also think about it like, and actually, I'd be curious. I can't remember how. I think Spider-Man 2 did the same thing, no? Because obviously it's New York. It can't be that much different. I know they added the new section. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. So that'd be another example. Like, there's no like when they make Spider-Man 3, just make the same map. No one cares. No one cares. If there's someone who's saying, "Hey, we need a brand new world for us to play as Spider-Man in, like it needs to be in Europe now, like a No Way Home situation or a Far From Home situation," I'm gonna straight up say we don't, and that person's probably a game journalist. Okay, they're all the way over there doing their like, hey, this is what gamers want. No, okay, gamers don't want that. Gamers want great gameplay, great stories. Great gameplay, great stories. Great gameplay, great stories. So yeah. Curve, I don't know what podcast. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about X Bacon's podcast. It's called The Nerd Chat. It is on YouTube. I highly recommend everybody go on there. I was on an episode 2 weeks ago, I think is what it was. Yeah, they're fantastic. And I'm going to give a shout out to The Nerd Chat, okay? We're going to give a shout out to The Nerd Chat. Hold on. With the second screen experience, I will show you The Nerd Chat. Because here's the thing. I had a goal, okay? I had a goal to go on a gaming podcast for the year. Danny D. Wally. Okay? He comes up and he shows me, hey, you can come on ours. I said, okay, that sounds fantastic. So I check out the Nerd Chat podcast. And here's my problem, really quick. Well, not with the Nerd Chat, but see? Nerd Chat. There they are. They're goose-tastic. Here's the thing. Gaming podcasts, I used to be a huge gaming podcast fan. Like, I'm talking about obsessed. Like, literally a whole week would be listening to gaming podcasts. And I'm talking from a while back. Like, my first gaming podcast was on the old official Xbox magazine had a gaming podcast called KOXM. And it starred Ryan McCaffrey, who I'm a huge stan for today. He works at IGN and does Podcast Unlocked, which is one of the few podcasts I listen to. The man's got a radio voice. The man's gifted. One day, I would love to meet Ryan. I would love to have a podcast with Ryan. It would be fantastic. I'm a huge fan of Ryan. I love what he does. He has amazing podcasts. Shout out to Ryan. And his co-host, Dan Amrick, who's written a book of the gaming industry. You can find that on Amazon. I can't remember what it was called, but I do remember. Oh, it's called Critical Thinking, I think. It was about writing in games journalism. Anyways, that was my first podcast. Super huge into that. That's 2007. My next podcast I go into, because then I'm like, oh, podcasts are cool. 2007, podcasts aren't really that big. And so I start going on the Apple charts to see what else is there in the gaming space. I just wanted to learn as much about gaming as possible. And I stumble upon the CADcast, which I don't know if anybody's listened to the CADcast. They have a relatively small following on YouTube, but I would imagine on a podcast charts, they had pretty decent numbers. They were like podcast of the year in 2007. That's how I found them. So the CADcast, Cheapy D, Wombat, Shipwreck, they were fantastic. And I listened to their podcast for gaming for a long time. And of course, Giant Bombcast, huge fan of like Jeff, Ryan, Vinny, Brad, those guys at the Giant Bomb team. Huge fans of those guys. Listened to them forever. Honestly, like, it was such a gut punch when I found out the news about Ryan Davis's passing. That really sucked. In fact, the Goose Morning intro, if you're here for the intro, it starts off with like, Goose Morning, it's Saturday, blah, 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 which is like just straight up just an homage to Ryan Davis's, like, Giant Bomb, like, it's Tuesday. Like, he would always do that. So that was that gaming podcast. Garnet Lee, a fantastic podcaster from the 1UP days that I don't even know if 1UP is still a thing in gaming. But they had 1UP Yours was a podcast. A lot of amazing people there. And then Garnet Lee started Weekend Confirmed, which was fantastic. I was such a stan for Garnet Lee. He's since left podcasting, but love him. I'm just dropping all these like these insane like drops for podcasts, these old gaming drops. But then fast forward, because there's a ton of podcasts. Fast forward, to like the past 5 years, and I just find gaming podcasts are insanely cynical, insanely like complainy. Like, there's always a problem. They're always mad. They're always upset. There's always a problem. There's always some controversy. They're always upset of like people on Twitter getting mad at them, and they bring it up constantly, which gets more people on Twitter getting mad at them. It's just like a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's just such an insanely like uninteresting podcast style. And like every podcast was doing that, or politics, and it was just like depressing me. It was getting away from games being fun. I mean, we can kind of see this with the industry right now, where the games just feel more corporate-y. And so the podcast started feeling that way too. So now I listen to the Nerd Chat, and I listened to a couple episodes before going on the podcast, and I was immediately just like, here's a couple guys who, they're being positive. And even when they're talking about like, stuff that requires, a critical mind, they're not just like tearing the people down. They're being like wholesome about it. And that's what I really liked about the Nerd Chat. That's why I was like, yo, sign me up, because we need more podcasts like this. And it's just going to be like, whenever the algorithm takes hold of the Nerd Chat podcast, it will be a big podcast for sure, 100%. Just the dynamics great, the conversations are great, and it's just a fun time. So, and we need more things like that. I mean, that's the reason I started my channel in the gaming space, is because for me personally, I found like a lot of gaming YouTubers, gaming journalists, like everyone's just so negative and complainy, when at the end of the day it's like, yo, we're playing a video game. You know, we don't really need to like complain. Like, it's a video game, just don't play it if you don't like it. And so it's like all the controversies you'll find on my channel, I typically just don't really talk about it, because in reality, this is what happens, okay? I pick up a game and it's like awkward or controversial. This is what happens, okay? I'm playing it, there's a controversy. I either don't even know, I'm not even aware of the controversy, or I experience it and I go, I put it away. That's it. It's over. It's over. And then I end up on the wall of W's. The wall of W's. So that's that. Okay? I need more water, Chad. I am deeply dehydrated. It is a problem. So I have this bottle of Gatorade. That's how we say it over here, okay? That's how Canadians say it, okay? If you didn't know, you're not cultured, okay? Hold on. We have the Gatorade experience here. You didn't think you were going to get a Gatorade experience. Hold on. This is how we do it here in Canada, okay? You guys are... The world's out here drinking from bottles. What are you, 4? What are you, 4 years old? No. Us Canadians? Some good legs. Some good legs right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's some hydration right there. You know what I'm tasting? You know what I'm tasting, gang? I'm tasting electrolytes. That's what I'm tasting. My goodness. Watch out, Prime. This one actually has electrolytes. Ooh, he went there. He went there. He went there. Hold on. Reel it back, Goose. Reel it back. Other huge news in the gaming space that I need to talk about. It does look like that. But I want you to know, twitch.tv, it is indeed Gatorade. We saw it happen live. Please do not label this as an adult stream, because this is not breaking terms of service. This is Gatorade. Another huge piece of news in the gaming space that I want to talk about. I feel like it's not getting as much, I don't know, commotion. People aren't talking about it as much. Hashaw, how dare you? How dare you? Dude, like I said, man, like, you could see I'm tired. If I'm wearing glasses, okay, your boy's tired. Or I have to see far because I'm nearsighted. All the time working on computers, turns out, yeah, it ruins your vision. So you have to get glasses. If it's close, then I can rock and roll. So when I do my YouTube videos, it's close, everything's good. Gotta respect the hustle. I gotta support you guys, okay? I'm not here for myself. No. I'm here for the squad. I'm here for the squad. And yeah, so it's been a rough one this morning, because I am clearly, oh man, Goose, you need more hydration. But yeah, the big news that I want to talk about is Toys for Bob. Okay, if you haven't heard of these guys, they were part of the Activision merger. They are the guys that did the Crash Team Racing. They did the Spyro the Dragon remakes. They did the Crash remakes. Every single one of them, legit, exactly what we wanted from a remake. Just up-resed, a little bit of a changed art style for the new, like, high definition textures and all that stuff. Looked beautiful, kept the same gameplay mechanics, added animations that made you feel like you were in the game, more vibrant. It's like when you played Spyro the Dragon remake by Toys for Bob, okay? And these are also the guys who made the Skylanders stuff, which was huge as well. But when you take the Spyro the Dragon stuff, the remake, you play that, it literally plays how you remember it playing and looking from, like, the PlayStation. Dude, I can't get a word in without being, like, unhydrated. It plays like it did, and looked like you think it did in the PlayStation 1 generation. So these guys have been absolutely slaying. And to be honest, with the merger, they were the team I was the most excited about. Because I was just like, man, could you imagine if these guys took on Banjo or Conker? This would be fantastic. Well, guess what? Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We're about hydration here at Goose Inc. And I want you to know, the red, we're on brand. Toys for Bob has actually gone independent. They have separated from Microsoft and their own thing, but they have said as a caveat that they have been in talks with Microsoft to work on some of Microsoft's IP. So it may be similar to like Halo Wars 2 was worked on by Creative Assembly, which is owned by Sega, I believe. And they did, so they did the Halo Wars thing working with 343 and obviously Microsoft. So let's hope we get the same thing, because Toys for Bob is such an underrated team. I think they're just such a fantastic video game team. They never get as much notoriety as they should for what they do. And I would love their take on a Banjo game. I honestly think the platformer aspect is so slept on all these other companies. Like, why is there not a new Banjo game? Why is there not a new Conker game? Like, any of these things would do well. I know Ukulele came out, but it's not what people wanted. Like, I don't feel connected to those characters, and it went too far back. Like, it went to like no voices, just like mumbles. Like, we don't necessarily need that. Like, let's bring Banjo, let's bring Conker to the new gaming age, you know. X-Bacon Gaming in the chat says, good on Microsoft for releasing Toys for Bob instead of closing the studio. 1,000%. I think we need more of that in the future, right? Just let these guys do their thing. You know, no need to close them. Like, EA closes everyone, which absolutely is an L. Like, all the original Maxis team who did, like, The Sims. Ensemble Studios from Microsoft who did the original Halo Wars and all the old Age of Empires. Like, they're all closed. Slimy Roast in the chat says he's got to go. But thank you for joining the stream. Slimy Roast, I want you to know, you're a walking W, and you'll always be here. It's never coming down. It's never coming down. So, dude, yeah, an Ori game would be interesting. Yeah, Ori game would be definitely interesting. I think Ori is probably ready for 3D. Would you guys be into that? Like a 3D Ori? That'd probably be more interesting to me. A 3D Ori would be like, yeah, that's intriguing. I wonder what Moon Studios is doing next, because I feel like if they're working on an Ori 3, I feel like they're ready to do something bigger, you know? Microsoft's got a lot of 2D video game developers doing crazy 2D games. No Rest for the Wicked. That's what Moon's doing? I need to see this. It sounds super familiar. No Rest for the Wicked. No Rest for the Wicked game. Oh, wait, was that the... Am I crazy? No Rest for the Wicked. What is this game? It's like a isometric game? It does. Looks interesting. Very interesting. My goodness, I had no idea. When was that announced? 3 days ago? No. 7 days ago. Was it at the Game Awards? Kind of looks like it was around the Game Awards. Dude, I have to pee so bad. My goodness. It's all the hydration. It's absolutely insane. Oh, it's absolutely insane. Well, that looks fantastic. I can't wait to see these smaller studios that have started making great games like blossom more, to see what else they can do. Because I think we're just getting started. Because we've been in like a weird spot with games where we're getting such I don't know. I feel like things need to change. It's not my favorite era of games yet. I want like crazy like. Wait, there's a new Pokemon announced? Hold on, chat. There's a new Pokemans. Pokemon Legends ZA releases simultaneously. What? There's a new Pokemon that just released. Wait, this... Oh, it releases worldwide in, Interesting. It looks like it's an Arceus game, but in modern setting. They better fix that engine. They better fix that engine for Pokemon. Listen, when Pokemon is a franchise that has $88 billion to its name, the fact that it comes out in the state that it does, even on the Switch, nah, Batman. Okay? No way. They gotta fix that. I don't know what's going on with them. They can't hire engineers. Meanwhile, you got like Nintendo just absolutely clutching it. It's wild. That's absolutely wild. Man. Well, chat, let me bid you adieu. Okay, it's been an hour. We're going to cut this one short because, like I said, I'm on a remote location. Okay, I'm doing reconnaissance for some Goose videos. Okay, it's going to be wild. But I want to take a second to thank. Okay, we're going to go through. We got Yotabs with the W. We got Curve with the W. We got Slimy Roast with the W. We got Yo Beats with the W. We got Hashaw with the W. We got X Bacon Gaming with the W. We got the Nerd Chat in general with the W. Yeah, the Goose is on the road, baby. The Goose is on the road. I got my Gatorade. My Gatorade. Stupendous. Absolutely stupendous. Goose is on the move. He's gone mobile, okay? I could be right beside you right now. I could be right beside you. You never know. Super thrilled you guys joined me on this like test mobile stream. Obviously, this is a more low-key one with a little bit of camera shake, which is absolutely... I can't imagine what that's like for you guys. So huge thanks for you guys joining on this. We do have an amazing Goose Morning Live coming in next week. I will be back home where we will go hard. I've made so many adjustments from the last time, and I'm like super thrilled to see what we do there. We do have a brand new Goose video. It is an I Played Every. If you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you can pretty much guess what it's going to be, but that will be announced soon enough. I'm very excited because there's so many of these games that I played that I'd never played before, so I got to play them live, and I got made sure to get all the physical copies for this one. So I'm super thrilled. It was honestly such a dream to get all these physical copies and open the cases in the mail and just it was awesome. I had some of them. I had a good chunk of them, but I didn't have all of them. So expect more news on that. Thank you so much, Yotabs. I will definitely get some coffee. Thank you so much, Curve, X Bacon Gaming. Thank you guys all for the love. I will see you guys in the future. You guys stay beautiful. You guys stay goose-tastic. I thank you for joining me on stream. I have no idea how to stop the stream. I just figured it out. Hashaw, thank you. Mwah. W's in the chat for all of you. You're all beautiful people. I just saw the giant square button, so I'm going to press it now. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pee. Bye, everyone. You guys have a goose-tastic day. And again, thank you for joining us on this special Goose Morning Live on the move. Keep it cute. Peace.